And they're off. Off to an excellent start. And Huge Bigley is being sent early on and goes to the early lead. Windcracker is second, Doubly Blessed on the inside third. The Gray Offshore Affairs fourth toward the outside. Then some 3 lengths back. And at the back end of the field is Thunder Shook on the inside of Shortlist as they move on to the backstretch here. About 7 lengths front to back. Huge Bigley has the lead by a half length. And Windcracker is alongside. Offshore Affair and Tyler Bays, 3 deep on the outside. They're racing in third. Doubly Blessed in the bright orange sits inside in fourth. Followed by that trailing pair, Shortlist on the outside of Thunder Shook as they continue up the backstretch. It's Huge Bigley with the advantage here to Windcracker. Huge Bigley with the lead by a neck, and Windcracker is right to the outside for Martin Garcia. Length and a half then to Offshore Affair. Doubly Blessed on the inside. And Shortlist remains in the clear on the outside. He's fifth. And Thunder Shook is trailing the field as they round the turn. No change up front here. It's still Huge Bigley and Christian Torres leading the way. Now it's only a head advantage to Windcracker. And Offshore Affair is being called on for his best. He's still third. Doubly Blessed remains covered up inside. He's in fourth. And then comes Shortlist and Thunder Shook. They straighten away in the upper stretch. Windcracker has the lead now. Windcracker has taken over, and here is Shortlist, and he is storming down the center. And Shortlist at the 16th pole is going to take the lead and step clear. Windcracker is next, and then Thunder Shook. Shortlist, sharp effort here to open up the program. Takes it by 3.5 to Windcracker, then Thunder Shook, and Huge Bigley faded to fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off, and a tremendous running start for Put a Bow on It. Time for Gold gets out in second. Lantern's Candy third. Moonlight Rain is fourth. 2020 Redo splits rivals racing in fifth. Lil's Turn is out there in sixth. Then comes Eyes on Point on the inside next to last. And the Gray Close to Me is trailing the field while about 3 wide as they swing on to the backstretch. Put a Bow on It with the lead here. Now it's only a half-length advantage as Time for Gold is holding her spot right on the inside. And then it's 2.5 back to Moonlight Rain, who is racing in third, just on the outside of 2020 Redo. Then a length and a half, and Lantern's Candy is settled fifth on the inside in the white blinkers. Saving ground and is about 4.5, 5 lengths off the lead. Then Lil's Turn, Eyes on Point toward the inside, and Close to Me with a half mile to go. It's still Put a Bow on It with the advantage here. And Put a Bow on It, a path off the rail at least. To the inside is Time for Gold, and then up on the outside, Moonlight Rain. And meanwhile, Lantern's Candy is out and moving up. There goes Lantern's Candy, gaining on the outside 3 wide now. On the outside of Moonlight Rain, coming at Put a Bow on It as they come to the head of the stretch. Time for Gold not doing enough at this stage. 2020 Redo alongside her. And then Lil's Turn, Eyes on Point, and Close to Me. They straighten away at the top of the stretch. Put a Bow on It on the inside, maintains a narrow lead. Moonlight Rain from between, and Lantern's Candy on the outside. And Moonlight Rain is coming on well on the outside of Put a Bow on It. Put a Bow on It inside. Moonlight Rain on the outside. Another Tapeta to Oaklawn win. 2 in a row today. Moonlight Rain wins it. Shipping in from Turfway. Then came Put a Bow on It, Lantern's Candy, and Lil's Turn. And they're off. Re-up broke in the air and is out slowly. Skyped is driving off for the early lead. Wicked Prince gets out in second. There's a Fleet Sky on the inside. A noticeable third. Street Commander is fourth. Aloe Henry is outside of him. Now, Aloe Henry into fourth. Street Commander moved out at the turn. He's racing in fifth. Re-up just had to check sharply there. Moving by that one is Black Apple, one of the light grays from the outside. It looks like Re-up isn't handling the turn very well. Where's Randy is outside of him. Randy is about 10 lengths off the lead, and then it's way back to Backgate Red. Up the backstretch here, it's Calvin Burrell and Skyped. They lead the way by a good open 3 lengths to Wicked Prince, and a Fleet Sky on the inside is third. Aloe Henry in the clear to the outside fourth. 2 lengths then to Re-up and Black Apple to the outside. He's about 4 wide into that far bend. Street Commander on the inside, and Where's Randy? Where's Randy is splitting horses, appearing to rally just a bit now from behind, but still with a lot of work to do, and Backgate Red is trailing the field. Skyped has the lead by himself, and he traipses to the top of the stretch with the lead by 2.5, but it's diminishing. Aloe Henry will have first run. Then Black Apple and Where's Randy? Those 2 grays toward the outside. Wicked Prince and a Fleet Sky drop back on the inside. Here they are in the stretch, and Aloe Henry is up to engage Skyped. Skyped on the inside. Aloe Henry is going on by. Where's Randy is racing in third, and then comes Black Apple, final 16th. Aloe Henry with the lead here as they come to deep stretch. Skyped is going to be second. It's Aloe Henry. The only one in here with more than 1 win, and he wins this 1.25 lengths to Skyped. Where's Randy, a non-threatening third, and Black Apple fourth.
The thrill of thoroughbred racing is always available with Oaklawn Anywhere. Because Arkansas residents can bet on races from all over the world with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet. Anytime, from anywhere. Download the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Sign up now, and you can qualify for a bonus of up to $150. Best of all, Oaklawn Anywhere is a free betting service with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing.
What's your Oaklawn? Maybe it's relaxing at our world-class spa, or unwinding in a completely different way. It could be an evening at the Oak Room and Bar, late night dancing at Pop's Lounge, or just lazy mornings at your own pace. And our location in Hot Springs makes Oaklawn the perfect place to discover everything the Spa City has to offer. Explore the possibilities and make your reservations at oaklawn.com. What's your Oaklawn?
And they're off. Explosive Pride and Matt Foley Van Man out well. Huey Dewey wants a part of the lead from the outside. Uptown Social and Table Money are right there. Table Money is 4 deep. They are literally lined up 5 across the track. Matt Foley Van Man just took back out of that leading contingent. Then it's 3.5 back, and Fancy Painter is racing a relatively distant 6th, and from there quite far back to Colonel Barton and PR Call Me Maybe. RR Empire is trailing. They're midway around the home turn. And it's Explosive Pride on the inside by a head. And right to the outside is Uptown Social. And then farther out, Huey Dewey in the white blinkers. Table Money is boxed in. He needs racing room. Colonel Barton is showing interest from the extreme outside. Here comes Colonel Barton at Huey Dewey. Table Money has clear sailing now with a furlong to go, and here he comes for Keith Asmussen on the inside. Table Money is going to take over the lead in the final 70 yards. A big one here for Colonel Barton. Table Money, another winner for the Asmussen team by 3 parts of a length to Colonel Barton, then PR Call Me Maybe, and Fancy Painter. And they're off. Out in a perfect line. Mumayaz came away well with the long shot penetrator on the inside, Blowtorch, Improbable Journey, and Mac Daddy 2. All there on the outside. Ram is just a length and a half off the lead in the blue sleeves, and then about a 4-length break back to Texas Red Hot. And League of Legends is trailing the field into the far turn. It's the long shot penetrator by a half length, and Mac Daddy 2 is right with him to the outside. Improbable Journey and Ricardo Santana sit a length and a half off that top pair. And then comes Blowtorch and Mumayaz in the clear on the outside is 3.5 off the lead. Then Ram, Texas Red Hot, is traveling well toward the outside, but is still 7 lengths off the lead. And League of Legends trails as they move off the turn. And the favorite, Mac Daddy 2, has taken over from Penetrator. And then comes Improbable Journey. And here is Texas Red Hot still sustaining that bid on the outside. And Texas Red Hot is up to collar Mac Daddy 2. Meanwhile, here's League of Legends from the back. He's moving into a minor award as Texas Red Hot. Calvin Burrell wins it. By 2 lengths, it was tight for second. League of Legends or Mac Daddy 2. Ram finished third. And they're off. Ransom Painter with an excellent start. Haskell on the inside, and King Doodle to the outside are next. Daryl's Bolt is fourth into the clubhouse turn, and then comes Kid Shalene. He's placed in fifth, about the 3-path, followed by Chrome Run, Asset Basis, and Discovery Peak is settling at the back end of the field in eighth as they move on to the backstretch. Ransom Painter and Nick Juarez. They carve out the pace here to the backstretch by 1 length. Haskell is in a little tight right on the inside. Daryl's Bolt is just outside of him in the green and white. Farther out, King Doodle is caught wide. He's fourth. Chrome Run on the inside fifth. And Kid Shalene splits horses. And he is racing now 3.5 lengths off the lead. He's one of the grays. Then a length and a half to Asset Basis and 5 lengths farther back to Discovery Peak. They move into the far turn here. The finish line is the 16th pole, and it's still Ransom Painter. He's been leading it from the start. Haskell is staying inside. Daryl's Bolt is now moving into second. Haskell on the inside third. Kid Shalene and King Doodle from the outside. They are placed 3 lengths off the lead, and it looks like Kid Shalene is going the better of those two. Then comes Chrome Run on the inside, an Asset Basis into the short stretch. It's Daryl's Bolt. Up to collar, Ransom Painter. Right along the inside is Haskell. Kid Shalene is going to be fourth. Here they come to the finish. Haskell gaining on the inside of Daryl's Bolt. Haskell wins it a neck to Daryl's Bolt. And then came Ransom Painter and Kid Shalene.
Want to know the most exciting use of your iPhone or iPad? It's the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Oaklawn Anywhere is available in the App Store, and Arkansas residents can download it for free. Then you can bet online anytime on your iPhone or iPad and get cashback rewards. Sign up now, and you can earn as much as a $150 bonus. The Oaklawn Anywhere app opens up a world of top racing action wherever you are. From Oaklawn, home of the Arkansas Derby and the Racing Festival of the South, to racing at tracks across the world, you can bet and watch right from your iPhone or iPad. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing.
For more than a century, the people of Arkansas have come to Oaklawn to play, to bet, and to win. Now, we're coming to you. Introducing Oaklawn Sports, the new mobile betting app from Oaklawn. Bet anywhere in Arkansas. Bet with confidence. Bet with Oaklawn. Download the app and start betting today. Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's trusted brand.
And they're off. They all came away well. GT 500 sprinting off here for the early lead. Judo is placed second on the inside. And then to the outside, Wrecker Point is just outside of Tres Soles. Accidental Hero tucks up fifth on the inside. Outside of him is Garuvan. And last of all is Sir in seventh as they turn onto the backstretch. Now it's Judo taking over the lead here from GT 500. Judo by 3 parts of a length. GT 500 is next by 2, and Wrecker Point is settled just off the pace. He is in a chasing spot while 3 wide in third. Outside of him is Garuvan in fourth, and then a length and a half to the 2 Asmussen runners, Accidental Hero, who is on the inside of Tres Soles, and outside of them is Sir as they race into that far turn. The finish line is the 16th pole, and it's Judo with a narrow lead. GT 500 is prompting, and Wrecker Point is right there on the outside of them. He's been eyeing that top duo. He's racing in third. Now Garuvan and Sir gaining from the outside. Sir into fourth. Garuvan is starting to flatten. Then the Asmussens are still at the back end of the field with Accidental Hero inside of Tres Soles. Here they come to the top of the short stretch. And Wrecker Point is making his move on the outside. GT 500 is next. Judo drops out of it on the inside. Then comes Garuvan. Here they are in the final strides. Wrecker Point. Wrecker Point is drawing clear. And Wrecker Point, the farther they go, the more he draws off. He takes it 3.5 over GT 500 and Garuvan. Judo was fourth. And they're off. Lansdowne hustling for the early lead. Super Constitution away well. Outlier being pushed in between horses to be part of that front group. Pat's Property in the white is right with them while 4 wide. 10 gauge, also 4 wide. Might be looking to tuck in a little. He's racing in fifth. And then a 2.5 length break to Beer Chaser, then Megan's Honor. And the back 2 are Mam Zouge and Bandit Points, giving them a big head start. 3/4 of a mile to the finish here, and it's Lansdowne leading the way here. This long shot steps it off by 3 parts of a length, and Pat's Property just sitting right outside of him in the clear and in a nice spot to this stage. 10 gauge is hustling up 4 wide on the outside for Keith Asmussen. Then Super Constitution from between. An Outlier is pocketed right in behind them in the red and black, right behind the lead on the inside. And then comes Megan's Honor, and it's a break of 2.5 to Beer Chaser and Mam Zouge and Bandit Point as they move around the turn and come to the top of the short stretch. Lansdowne, Pat's Property, 10 gauge. Those 3 across the track, 10 gauge on the extreme outside. And then comes Megan's Honor, and to the inside, Outlier is dropping back. They swing into the stretch. 10 gauge has taken over the lead for Keith Asmussen. To the inside is Pat's Property, and they come down toward the finish. Megan's Honor is racing third. Here's Pat's Property digging back in. 10 gauge is going to have to settle for a minor award. They're to the finish. Pat's Property holds on. A late bid from Mam Zouge on the outside for second. And they're off. Appeared to be an awkward start for Kinfolk. Westheimer Street, Lord M, Marry a Coincidence all away well, and also Vying Edge and Chelsea Bailey driving toward the lead, and Hacker outside of them. It's Vying Edge by a head, Hacker to the outside next, then Marry a Coincidence in third. Lord M gets out in fourth. followed by Euro Believer racing in fifth into that far turn. And then Depart is stacked up on the far outside. Back to the rail, the gray Westheimer Street is about mid-pack and 5 lengths off the lead. Then a 4-length break to Super Geek and Point Blank. And Kinfolk is trailing the field as they come to the head of the stretch. It's Vying Edge on the inside with the lead by a neck. And right to the outside is Hacker, then 2.5 to Lord M. He's in a good position here with still 3/16 to go. He's racing about 2.5 off the lead under left-handed urging and rallying. Farther out is Euro Believer. And Euro Believer is kicking it in here and is moving up to and by Hacker. Meanwhile, from the back of the field, Super Geek is coming on late, but Euro Believer, Christian Torres, to wrap it up on an 8-1 shot today. Euro Believer by 2.5 over Hacker and Super Geek. Kinfolk and Vying Edge in a photo for fourth.